No, that's what I was talking about. Oh, that's fucking adios. Welcome back to Disc and Ball's Golf Channel, where today we're trying out the Loft, whatever you want to call it, Bohrium. It is allegedly a 14-speed driver, as indicated by boom, boom, boom. But I've been tinkering a little bit with them, and I'm not convinced that it's a 14.6 minus 1.3, not in the wind anyway. Usually that would indicate something beefy, a nuke, a boss, more than a destroyer, like more beefy than a destroyer, and I haven't been seeing that. So I'm gonna test them out. We're out here at Billwood Park again, and let's see how they compare. I also, for analog purposes, I have this pretty beat-in 170 DD3. We're gonna test that out. I think this is more stable forehand, despite being a 12-speed. And we have a beat-up 171 Star Strike. This is S-Line DD3 Star Strike. I think this is probably going to be closer to this flight, so we're gonna try it out and see. I forgot to mention, it is a less windy day than normal here in Corpus. So if it starts dumping over in like this really moderate wind, there's not a chance in hell it's going to survive a real windy day. All right, so they're all the same weight. All my Bohriums, they're all 173. We have a gold stamp, a blue metallic stamp, and a shatter foil type stamp. Well, let's try them all backhand for now and see if they turn over. If they're turning over downwind, it doesn't bode well for them upwind. One thing I will mention is the rim, the rounded rim. I really don't notice it that much backhand. Forehand, it does feel like it's a little bit, whether you stack or not, it feels like it's a little tricky. But backhand first. A little pull. Pretty straight, good line. That felt better. Okay. So I'm thinking that's getting probably 385 or so-ish downwind. So maybe 380, maybe 375, but it's about 400 to clear to the other street. And then these are going pretty far, so promising downwind. That one didn't feel as good, yeah. Okay, let's see how the DD3 compares. Also backhand. Now this is destroyer like 12, 5, minus 1, 3. Similar line. Yeah, similar distance, similar flight really. Next up, Star Strike. This is minus 2, 2, yeah. 13.6 minus 2.2, so a little high, but similar flights downwind. Let's go see where they ended up. Oh, there's one, there's another, there's that bomber one. That one was pretty good, I think. And then I think the strike, yep, makes sense. The strike flew pretty well. It kind of held flat a little longer. So yeah, that was a long one. Pretty good. But if it's holding that flat downwind instead of hyzering out, it's probably not quite as reliable. So we'll stay back here a little bit, just as a way to try to not throw into those cars, ideally. All right, so first upwinder. I don't think it's much, but I'm gonna rip them as hyzered as I can. Let's see what they do here. See if they can like stand up and be okay. So kind of like, yeah. Oh, that's not great. Okay, so I got to the edge of the street, but holy damn, that flipped so hard, like stupid hard. Let's try and aim out here more because it's definitely getting right. Okay, well I threw that so nose up that it did stall out, but that's so gross. I don't even know if that's on the catch cam. Okay, let's throw one flat. We won't hyzer, we'll throw this one kind of flat. And I'm not even gonna try and pump this. I'm just gonna give it like a casual, like 80%. What I would say is like 80%. And it's dumped. It's not even understable enough to turn up into a good roller, which is annoying. Let's see the Shrike. The Shrike, I think, in the headwind is gonna have a similar flight. I'll give the Shrike like a tiny bit of hyzer, I think. Just to give it a chance. I'm gonna aim at the firehouse door things. Yeah, I'm gonna aim at those. Oh, that was crushed. That might hit that car. Nah, it's left of it. Okay. So the Shrike is more stable than that Bohrium. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, DD3. This one I can probably do flat or even a little Annie. It's gonna fight out. This thing, it's not beefy anymore, but it's reliable. Yeah. I didn't plant well there, but geez. Okay, that's fine. Shorter than I thought. Good to know. Let's go collect those bastards. Oh, that's right. The first one was just went a tumbling. Where did it? Drone search patterns. Oh, what was that? Hey, we found it. Okay, so backhand. Not so good, not so impressive. I'm gonna try some forehands. Try and keep the grip. That's gonna be important. And if they start dumping over, there was one thing I noticed when I was throwing them earlier. It seemed like when they got to a certain angle, the fight would just leave them and they would just get onto a roller angle, like without any willingness to fight out. Unlike the DD3, unlike a lot of the other more overstable drivers. It seemed like backhand, forehand, you know, if it got onto a certain point, like I don't know what the tipping point was, but once it got there, it was there. So we'll see if that happens at all forehand. See if we can hit that 400 mark forehand. That'd be fun, right? Oh, that is terrible. Gosh. Do I have to hyzer flip this thing? Do I have to hyzer flip it downwind? That would be just miserable. Let's try hyzer flip then. Screw it. No, it didn't stand up. I wasn't as good a throw, I'll give you that. Okay, let's try this one more. Like, maybe not hyzer flip, but let's get it kind of flat. Yeah, that flipped up and rode. That was nose up. Yeah, kind of weak. Let's see what some traditional rim discs do. The Shrike will probably stand up. It'll probably hyzer flip a little if I had to guess. Oh, that was pretty good. I never throw that thing forehand, but that would have been fine. I could have given that a little Annie maybe. And the DD3 downwind, I know I can give some Annie. Try and get this little guy 400, that'd be fun. Okay, that was kind of a yank. Okay, that's all right, not great. Not amazing. So really, if the Shrike gets like, yeah, the Shrike outdrove them. I'm not even in frame yet. Okay, I guess I'm in frame. Yeah, so the Shrike is solid 12, 15 feet past both of them. And it's not something that I forehand downwind even. So that is suboptimal. Now we're going forehand into a headwind. I have less than zero hope for these bad boys. Shut up, shut up. Whatever, you be loud over there somewhere. I'm gonna start with like a casual flick. Like just something that I should be able to hold a line. Because it's boring to just dump it over right away. Maybe I'll give it a little flip up, a little hyzer flip up in the wind. Oh no, what? It went all the way over. What the fuck was that? Dude, I barely threw you. What do you want from me? Okay, I'm throwing this higher. I'm throwing this skyward. Oh, it stalled, it caught itself. That's fun, I guess. Like, it went fucking nowhere and it came back to me. That's not even fun. That's not even useful remotely. Let's try a stacked grip here. Let's give it like just a little. I don't think there's a way to throw this to make it not suck. Like, wow. That's so bad. That's so bad. Watch me rip on this DD3. Watch the comparison. Those ones I was trying to baby out, trying to make them feel like they were part of the family. Boom, DD3. I threw that wobbly too, fought out. What a champion, that guy. I mean, a star. You know what? Plastic jokes are bad. We're leaving it in though. Okay, strike, stacking, trying to see if we can, you know, get it to fight the wind. I anticipate this one to go left, sort of like that first Bohrium. Oh, it went like one of the other Bohriums. Okay. So it was like, I threw it harder than the other Bohriums, but nah, weird. I wonder if I can use one as a landing pad. That's actually pretty okay. Missed it by that much. All right, well, now we're gonna throw down some sick anti-angles, see if they fight out. I mean, they should. Yeah, so we'll throw some anti-angles and see if we can get them to fight and get some distance. But I really don't know. I don't know. They're not very fighty. Once they get on that anti side, they're like ultra casual. Oh, okay, well, it fought out. Oh. Good, the dog's going after a ball, not my disc. I was like, oh, dog's gonna eat the Bohrium. Oh, that was a good rip. And it absolutely did not get to flat. I mean, it got to flat, but it didn't fight out at all. Not a chance. Not one single chance. I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna rip this one as hard as I can. Try and get it to the other side. That'd be cool. 400 footer with the Bohrium. That's not gonna get it. Okay, I know I can put this DD3 over on Annie. Just for fun, just to see what something actually fights out like. And the Shrike will fight out too, I'm nearly certain. Yeah. I think the Shrike will probably ride a little. It's a little quartering this way, so it's helping, but from the hyzer side, which doesn't help me a lot, I don't think. Shrike, anti-line, for comparison. Okay, that one acted like the Bohrium a little more. So I've already picked up the Shrike. Here are two of the Bohriums. The third Bohrium is the one that never turned over. It is way over there. Probably not visible, whatever. So, yeah, the anti-line is not the play. Flat, when we ripped it flat, it actually got farthest, which I thought was interesting. Maybe that rounded edge just helps it hold flat when it is flat. And then here's the DD3. That's the winner this time with the big long flex. But I just don't know how to throw this thing in a way that, cool, grass in my eye. Anyway, I just don't know how to throw this thing in a way that makes it look good. Like, I would love to be like, yeah, check out this Bohrium. What does it do? It's grippy, it's different. It's like new concept, but it's not getting back over. It is being entirely unreliable. Okay, so we'll do one more throw back toward the car just because I'm already over here. But we all know what it's mostly gonna do. I'll just try and get one smooth, clean. Try and get one to ride. Try and get it to ride into that headwind a little. And you know, maybe I can get a nice touch on one that flies decent. All right, so we already know what the Shrike does. I'm just gonna throw it down there for the sake of getting it down there. Maybe try and get it to the pavement just cause. Beat it in just a touch more. Do not flip over, stupid tripod. Come on, man. You're killing me. Shrike, Shrikey baby, go do something cool, man. Go fly, go be free. Oh, that's low, but that had a chance. There it goes, you get a nice good side view of it. All right. Well, DD3 won't do that. DD3 is trusty. So trusty. I grip locked that and it turned over. A little. That was all right, I guess. All right, let's try and throw these. Let's try and throw these in like the tiniest bit of breeze. How do I make this fly? No, dude, don't do it. That one gave us the bottom plate angle also. Fun. I just, how can you make this work? Like even this Shrike I could throw on enough angle to make it fly. No, that's what I was talking about. Oh, that's fucking adios. It went way the fuck over there. That'd have been a good one to have the drone on. All right, what to do? Gosh, I can't even do like a little flip up line, like a little hyzer flip, because it just doesn't want to cooperate once it gets turning over. That could be okay. I had to like abbreviate it a lot, and it's so short. Well, there you have it. The Loft Bohrium. Loft, whatever. Anyway, Bohrium from Loft. It's not usable in any headwind, like any. This is so mild by corporate standards. I mean, it's still like 13, 12-ish miles per hour. So mild and completely unthrowable. Backhand. Like for me, so many discs that I can't throw forehand, I can throw backhand into the wind without them dumping over toward the higher end, which is what this is supposed to be, let's be honest. So the fact that I can bust one out there, a whopping 240 on a big old hyzer flip line, maybe 240, maybe, that's, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, the fact that it doesn't really get out there and it's like, it won't even fly. It won't even fly. Like, I don't know what version they had on all the other earlier reviews. Foundation had a review. Trash Panda had a review. The thing about Trash Panda's at elevation. His throw was a little downhill at elevation, which makes everything more stable. And it still turned over a fair bit. So maybe Trash Panda being at elevation made it work for him, like it actually fought out, but like pretty much everything else was brutal. So there you have it, the Bohrium. Doesn't fly in a headwind. I wish I could make it work. I wish I could. I was thinking, you know, maybe it's like a Daedalus. Maybe it's like 14.6 minus 3.2. But really it's like minus 4.2, if that's a thing. I haven't seen it just do that. That would be new. That would be a new number to a unique disc. Minus 4.2, it'll fight out eventually, maybe. But yeah, there's a reason that most of the understables only go to 3, because it's hard to make something so understable that it just turns into a roller in the babiest of winds. Hell, a freaking Verdict is more stable in the wind. So overall, Bohrium rating out of 10. I don't know, like it does fly downwind. The 4, 3, 4. Almost had a tragic camera event there. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It is less than impressive overall, I'd say, as far as the rating goes. What I am going to do though, I'm going to do a loft only round at Lamar next week. It will be only Bohriums and hydrogens, and we'll see if we can get around Lamar. And I think there's going to be a lot of backhand rollers, to be honest. As always, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the course.